It was not the first time masked gunmen fired shots at Kapil Sharma's Caps Cafe in Surrey, Canada on August 7, 2025. This time they fired 25 bullets in the early AM of 4:40, shattering its windows and walls. Goldie Dillon, friends with the dreaded Lawrence Bishnoi and Goldie Brar, claimed responsibility for it.
We had called up Kapil Sharma, but it seems he did not hear the phone ring. We will have to do our next operation soon in Mumbai.
It seems obvious that the Bishnoi gang targeted him for calling to the show none other than Salman Khan, whose residence was also targeted in 2024, and politician Baba Siddiqui was murdered for the same reason and by the same gang. Mumbai police is not taking any chances and has increased Kapil Sharma's security. Earlier, on July 10th, again early, 1:50 am in the morning, a shooter wearing a body cam fired at Caps Cafe from his car before speeding away. It had only been 6 days since the cafe's grand opening on July 4th. For that attack, Harjeet Singh Laddi, member of Babar Khalsa International, a Germany-based Khalistani terror group who is on NIA's most wanted list, claimed responsibility, and the reason was again.
In his show, a character made humorous remarks about the dress and behavior of Nihang Sikhs. If Kapil Sharma doesn't apologize publicly,
Surrey cops are still scrambling to find the shooters, and there is no complete clarity that both shootings were coordinated between the gangs. Lawrence's henchmen have been targeting Punjabi entertainers in Canada, like firing at Gippy Greva's residence in Vancouver and at AP Dhillon's home in Colwood, Vancouver Island, even setting his vehicles ablaze, again for their public association with Salman Khan. Now things are getting out of hand closer to home in Punjab as homegrown extremists and Khalistanis are threatening social media women influencers. June 13th, 2025.
delete all the vulgar content, or you will meet the same fate as Kamal. There isn't only one parking spot in Bathinda.
Kamal, parking spot? This cryptic threatening message sent by radical Amritpal Singh Mehron sent shockwaves through Punjab's Instagram content creators. Why? A few years ago in Ludhiana, Punjab, Kamal Kaur was working as just another random bank employee, but transformed herself into Kamal Kaur Bhabhi, a digital content creator like many did during the pandemic, using double-meaning sexual tones in her videos on relationships, lifestyle and comic skits, which generated a lot of flack by religious radicals for degrading their culture. But the truth is, she obviously got a lot of male eyeballs. Lusting on Bhabis is Indian men's most obsessed genre in erotica as well. But Kaur Bhabhi remained undeterred, building a substantial online empire across Insta, FB and YouTube with lakhs of followers and millions of views. Now at the same time when she was a bank employee many years ago, just 70 kilometers away in Moga district's Mehraun village, Amritpal Singh Mehraun was a bike mechanic. Like many Punjabis, he went to Malaysia for greener pastures, but reportedly faced a lot of exploitation at the hands of his employers and ran away to take shelter in a gurdwara there, which changed his life. Upon returning to India, he adopted the traditional blue garb and weaponry of the Nihang Sikh order, fashioning himself as a self-styled religious vigilante. In 2020, he and his followers vandalized statues of folk dancers near the Golden Temple. These are against Sikh traditions. In 2021, physically assaulting a music producer and extorting money from him.
Stop your vulgar music videos.
In 2022, he tried to gain power by contesting elections on the hardline SAD Amritsar party's ticket, but lost badly. Then formed his own radical outfit, Kaum De Rakhe, allegedly with donations routed through diaspora sympathizers. He became bolder, flaunting weapons on social media to intimidate his critics, and moved around in SUVs, flaunting his power to attract the youth. It was through a Facebook page with 700,000 followers that he uploaded vigilante videos threatening singers and female creators for vulgarity. The biggest thorn in his eyes was now turning out to be Kamal Kaur Bhabhi, because she just didn't care and kept making her videos. On June 7, 2025, in the guise of a businessman, Mehro himself visited Kaur's house.
We wanted to meet Kamalji to discuss business.
वो तो घर पर नहीं है.
He returned the next day.
You are so popular, ma'am. Please come to our car promotion event.
Sorry, अभी कुछ दिन नहीं, मेरी माँ बीमार है.
But the desperate Mehro returned again on June 9th.
आप फिर आ गए जी.
Ma'am, please listen to us once. We will fully repair and service your car as well for free.
Which really appealed to Bhabhi and she agreed. While Mehron travelled with Kaur in a Hyundai Ion, his accomplices followed them in a Scorpio SUV. At a motor workshop in Bathinda, the whole evening went into servicing her car, making her happy. But by late 11 p.m., the shadows of the dark devil were falling on Bhabhi. Just after her car was serviced for free, Bhabhi was happy. But when she got in the car, it soon turned into shock as Mehra and his two men confronted her.
How many times have we told you? Why are you still posting vulgar videos? You're not even a Sikhni. Delete the Kaur surname from your handles.
Which the henchmen tried to do themselves by snatching her phone, but Bhabhi resisted with all her might. Then they allegedly slapped her and snatched her phone, and even then kept slapping her multiple times.
What's the password?
It was brutal because it's probable that the coercing and violence went on for the next 2 to 3 hours. As reportedly late at night 2 a.m. June 10th, inside the car's tinted windows, using a kamarkas, traditional nihang belt, the henchmen strangled Kaur in a horrific act that lasted nearly 15 minutes. Then parked the car in the desolate 5-acre huge parking lot of Adesh Medical University in Bathinda. Desolate because summer break plus weekend rains meant few vehicles were parked. So it was only 2 days later, June 11th night, that local residents got a foul smell emanating from the car. Police came and was shocked to find the decomposed body of social media influencer Kamal Kaur Bhabhi. Punjab police were quick to arrest Mehra's two henchmen within a day, who shockingly revealed that over 3 months of planning, they had stayed in hotels close to Kaur's residence, conducting extensive surveillance of Kaur's movements and routine to monitor her activities. But before police ka fanda could reach their boss Mehra's neck, he had already fled via Amritsar the morning after the murder all the way to the UAE, showing it was a well-calculated move. Punjab police have since issued a lookout circular, an Interpol alert, and initiated extradition proceedings against him. What's more startling is that Canada-based Khalistani gangster Arsh Dalla, who also featured in 2 of our earlier videos, was involved and had also warned Kamal in October 2024.
Remove your filthy videos or I'll kill your family.
Dalla was eventually arrested in Canada around that time following a shootout, with India still seeking his extradition. This cross-border gangster link finds echoes in the involvement of Canada-based Goldie Brar in the killing of singer Sidhu Moosewala, even more famous than Bhabhi, and also in the rise of religious radicalism in Punjab, like how the namesake Amritpal Singh took law in his hands multiple times before running from the police for weeks until his eventual arrest, garnering much public sympathy and support to become Lok Sabha MP in 2024, winning elections from behind bars. The religious establishment's support for Mehra was also seen in flex boards depicting him as Qaum da Hira, jewel of the community, and Izzata de Rakhe, protector of honor, that came up after the murder. The controversy further grew when Gyani Malkeet Singh, the head Granthi of Akal Takht Sahib, justified the killing.
Individuals from other religions who adopt Sikh names to defame the community deserve such treatment.
Bhabhi was reportedly a Hindu, Kanchan Kumari, and Kaur was a stage surname to appeal to Punjabi audiences. However, radical Sikh leaders, including Nihangs, have criticized Mehra.
It is a shame. Why are Mehra and his men even watching this kind of content?
Even celebs like singer Mika Singh condemned the murder.
Our community has always stood for protecting others, not killing unarmed women.
While the Maharashtra Sikh Association decried Gyani Malkeet Singh's justification, academics and rights groups termed it Talibization of morality in Punjab. This vigilantism has slightly evoked the era of the 1980s, when popular singer Amar Singh Chamkila and his wife Amarjot Kaur were assassinated by militants for defaming the religion through obscene songs. However, today, Punjab police is clearing up Mehra's social media accounts and his followers' posts promoting vigilante violence. But they have their task cut out, as not just Khalistani diaspora networks, even Pakistani gangster Shahzad Bhatti supports Mehra. He is a brave lion. Shahzad is the same person whose henchmen had hurled grenade outside influencer Rosar Sandhu's residence in Jalandhar for making derogatory remarks against Islam. There is so much fear amongst female influencers like Deepika Luthra in Punjab that despite having police protection, they have chosen to delete controversial posts or even deleted their Instagram accounts. In March 2024, Deepika was forcibly made to bend towards a kirpan, sword, and publicly apologize on a crowded road.
I'm sorry.
While in Bhabhi's autopsy report, suspicious marks were found on her thighs and near her private parts. Viscera and swab samples are still being tested to confirm if there was a sexual assault. Bhabhi's final social media post, shared 3 days before her death on June 9th, is almost like a digital swan song.
कोई खुशी नहीं, कोई मोहब्बत नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं, बस शक 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 रह गया.
Despite lakhs of followers in virtual life, in reality, Bhabhi was cremated in the presence of just 3 family members, some government officials and activists, far away from her home in Bathinda. It's surely debatable whether Bhabhi and other female influencers' content was vulgar or not. But is religious extremism and vigilante justice the way for society? Bisbo's limerick. Kamal Kaur Bhabhi made reels bold and free. But radicals raged. It's against our dignity. Mehron's cruel hand struck down her brand. Now Punjab's influencers live in fear of a decree. You will also find these sources listed in our video description section.